Alright, welcome to Space Engineers. We are sitting here in Casablanca Escort Carrier. I've done some changes now that I've gotten a little bit more used to the parts pack that just came out, the signal pack. So let's give a quick rundown of what I've done out here. Yeah, that worked really well. Alright, so we're still stuck on our ice asteroid here. I got some grebes I put up here. I did that the last video snippet. I got my starboard side is green, and is there any red port line left? That's port is red. Left side, so that's looking forward. We got these guys. These are antennas. Compact antennas, and no more do you have to have like these big gigantor antennas which take like 2 spaces and 5 blocks out. This fits on a single square, and I think only goes out 3 squares, so it's a much more compact unit. So that's cool. And then they have this beacon block that you can place down. Round beacon, which is just like standard beacon. It's not much different than the standard ones you get, so it's 2 blocks high. 1 block front and back, side to side, 2 blocks high. Yeah, standard. Alright, so I also changed Skybox. Skybox looks really weird. This is the Hubble one. Which looks really wizard, except it's super, super dark. The asteroids don't poke out as much because the skybox is black. Like there's this area here is like just a void. Avoid the void. Alright, so let's go float through the ship here and I'll show you a little bit of what I've done. Oh good, I didn't suffer too much health damage from that, like none at all. So I got the security officer guy here, he's got this panel here. I can press 1 and I can lock that door. And then I can just open it here on the spot. Shut it on my own. Down here I got one of these angled bits here. Inset wall diagonals. Kind of flow you up and down the stairs. I put an air block, air fan in here. Because now that this door in place and this airlock in place, this is a separate little container and you will suck oxygen out of the room if you sit here long enough. So at least I can go in here and configure it through the stairs. You know, reach your hand through the grating there. Maintenance, it's important. Alright, down here I got scaffolding blocks. This used to be just catwalks, but the scaffolding catwalks now. And I didn't go all the way down, but I did do a bunch of them over here. Looking aft in the aft control cabin. And then we still cut across here. I'm thinking I might change this beam out. This was the old center line of the ship right here. This is the center line. Split by cargo containers. Alright, my refinery is going nuts because my gravel processor is going nuts. I haven't done these ones yet. I might do these too. Maybe, I don't know. I got the window here and the windows, you know, want to... It'll mess up the view. You know, you got this view right here. This wonderful view. There it is, that's better. Alright, so some of the scaffolding work up in here continues. And then we got up here into this. I did a little bit of work here, I think. What did I do in here? Oh no, maybe I didn't do work on this side. There's so many little cubby holes and alcoves and stuff everywhere in the ship. I'm thinking I might change one of these kitchen units to face the other direction. This one has a sink and one has just a hot plate. And then we get down here and we get... Oh look, an air handler. I might put a grating here. You can't do a die-hard air vent escape through the Willis. I think they're Willis hatches. Willis ducts. Can't call them Jeffries tubes. That's a Star Trek thing, but they're kind of Jeffries tubes. They added more Willis ducts that had like grebes and stuff inside of them, like access points and junk. That'd be pretty cool. Did I do work in this one? No, this one's still pretty plain. I haven't done much in here. I have more Willis duct work there. Nothing on that side. Just one vent in and out. Alright. So, what did I do over here? Well, I got a ladder here that used to be here. At least I don't think the ladder was there. I don't know. The more I keep changing stuff, the more I don't remember what it is I got. Auxiliary control. I deleted a battery because I have a broadcast controller and an event controller, which I've turned on. They're basically here just to look cool. But then I got a bunch of duct work in here. What's all this? Narrow door panels. Well, we'll show that off in a bit. There's lots of that. I went hog wild trying to find all that stuff. So we did some stuff down here in the lower port lounge. Got these new quarter sections down here. And then I got an aquarium block, and they got tactical red lighting so the fish can't see anything. And we got, this is the other kitchen unit. So you rotate it, you get either this side or this side. If you have both sides exposed, it's, you know, like corners and junk, but, you know, you got access points here for stuff. You can access the cargo contents of it. I got a rehydrator. I got some other junk. What is all this? I got an oven. Looks like an oven timer. That's in Celsius. I got coffee maker. I got trash. I got a sink with a louver you can put over it so it don't splash. I guess I got dish rock here or something. I got like 2 microwaves. Maybe it's a toaster oven. Maybe that's a microwave. I don't know. And I got drawers, stuff, hot plates, knives, tiny little oven, a cooler for snackage, and I guess in case you mess up and burn yourself, you got a first aid kit and a fire extinguisher like right there. It's CO2 based. Really? For a kitchen fire? Grease fire? You want to use CO2 for grease fire? Nah, that's not good. I got the inset bookshelf. And this is the other part of the inset bookshelf. It's like an extension of like a coffee lounge. You got books, you got some plushies I can't get to, storage, all that good stuff. This Willis duct is blocked off. And then I changed out these bar counters with the L-shaped ones here because those are pretty cool. So yeah, fish are getting blinded by the sun. Alright, let's go across the other side to the starboard lower lounge. More add-ons and stuff here. This one's accessed on this side. It's different. Bookshelf. I got some inset wall bits here, one with a light. This is the kitchen unit. We got a button panel here for, you know, your viewing pleasure. Entertainment set. Inset couch. This is both sides of the aquarium. Inset couch has this neat little terrarium thing going on here. That's pretty neat. I got another button panel here. It's what you see here. It's this. And then I got a closed off Willis duct, and I got another inset wall light segment, so you get some lighting over here. I don't have the radius turned up a whole bunch, but so yeah, it's nice and dark in here. You can get, you know, rest your eyes and get a nice view of the space outside and all that. And then I closed off some other stuff. I got medical bay damage control. These are both accessible from both doors. Really, I just need one, but, you know, don't want people tripping over stuff. So this is your damage control lockers full of spare parts. Lockers, more lockers, button panels for dramatic effect. Status displays. The 3-button inset panel. We got, this is the inset pillar corner. The newfangled medical bay. More lockers, detailing throughout, you know, signage, gotta have signage and stuff. We got another 1-button panel. So that's kind of like DC Central. Not that you can do a whole lot of controlling the ship in here, but you can pretend. Opposite that, above the lower port lounge, is pilot's quarters and a cryo bay for cryo sleepers. So you can sleep in here, get yourself a little tube. I have my own air vent in here because now this is a sealed off space because of the doors. And then we got a bunch of beds. I guess the pilots live and sleep in here. And I got a space up here to live and sleep, and I got bathroom on either end. I had to think of something to do with this space, so I just put these down. And then we have more bedding down here with another bathroom. So we got 3 heads. Complete shower and toilet facilities. Why am I breathing hard? Get that helmet off. Alright, so back through here is back side of the reactors, which are off. I'm on solar panel right now. And then you go through here. Now you got more trouble here with your doors. We got the back side of the reactors here, so you can get back here for whatever reason. I got button panels, you can access stuff. This is... Up here's some more stuff. So this is all crawlways and gantries and access hatches and cramped interior bits. And then we get in here, it's like, oh, it splits off here. What's over this way? We'll show you. Just hold your horses. I'll get there in a minute. None of these spaces are ventilated. That's why you have hatches everywhere. And we get to another little corridor junction there. And so these are the new area storage corridors. Carry a bunch of stuff in it. Kind of cool. I like it. And then, where are we now? Oh, I'm in cruise quarters. So there's alternate ways to get from point A to point B in the ship. So normally, the best way to get in, the only way that used to be to get in at a cruise quarters was the rotating doorway. And then, boop, you're in the forward end of the ship. So now, there are 3 ways to get out of here in case of a fire. Like, oh no, the main, like, you're not in a spacesuit, and you want to get onto the main hangar deck, but they've depressurized it for carrier operations. You can get out through here, or you can cut across underneath the hangar bed, the hangar bay, through this corridor here. And now I'm in starboard side. I think starboard side. Somewhere. I'm somewhere in the ship. Yep, starboard because everything is green. So the internal lighting is red because you're supposed to sleep in here. So we have this ladder that runs that passageway over there, and then I got more of the same over here. You can cut through this and go forward. No, wait. Starboard side. I'm going aft. It's not quite an exact mirror of the other side of the ship. Like this one dumps here. And then boop, okay, we're underneath the reactor compartment. But then it keeps going. If I want. If you like. We'll keep crawling forward. Aft. And then there's no hatch here, but there's a hatch at the end. And then we're at the aft end of the ship. And there's another door right here, it does kind of the same thing. I also created up put some deck cargo on the little edges here. I covered up the access points for the hydrogen tanks with these hatch covers, like on all 12 of them. Yeah, I had fun decorating. I also put some greaves and details up in the ceiling. We got these little industrial girder segments here to kind of like as like reinforcement, I guess. And we got these little new scaffolding, truss segments running to and fro. Not everywhere, still working on it. But yeah, trying to preserve as much of the openness of the main hangar deck as I can. And kind of working around it to do stuff. Oh yeah, and then there's stuff up here. Alright, well let's get up there then. Alright, so let's go to the briefing room. Port side of the ship has a briefing room. Starboard side has the mess deck. We'll get to there in a second. And we'll get to their alternate means. So yep, I got buttons here. We can turn the lights on. I can turn the lights off. We can kill the displays and then, okay, everyone get up, stop sleeping in my briefing, darn it. And then we put the mood lighting on and all that fun stuff. So there's a couple different ways to get out of here besides where I came in. The back side here is not a way out, but it's your bathrooms. Like, hey, I got to use the head while in this briefing because I really don't want to be in the briefing. I want to hide out and fall asleep in the head and not get busted for it. That totally is a thing. And then I got stuff over here. I got these little side hatches. And so it cuts out in 2 places. forward and aft into the briefing room. And then we got this crawl space up here into, yep, yeah, I went kind of nuts with these narrow passages, oh well. Like, okay, what's up here? Oh, we got these little corridor segments here, some of them have windows. So I look aft into the aft hangar bay doors. Or I can kind of look forward and see, almost way out there is where the forward hangar bay is. I see the grav generator, which I might actually put in the floor. Bury it in the deck. And then you got another side too, other side of the main central brace. And then we get up in here, and then we got more storage, and then we got this crawl space down, and we got, oh look it, we got ourselves a jump drive. And then boom, we're suddenly in the mess deck. If I can get the door to not shut on my fingers. So I widened it a little bit, I punched out to the edge of the hull. These are heavy armor plates, and I got half windows, which are really delicate, but it's fine. And a little aquarium, got myself some, this is on a cycle, I think, yep. So now instead of seating 32 people, I can seat 40, which is not even a whole crew's quarters at a time. They're definitely eating in shifts. So I got a kitchen unit kind of tucked away in here, so now you see both sides. You got the hot plate and the oven and the first aid kit and other stuff, and then you got your sink, so crew members can dump their stuff into here, dump their trash, or your mess cranks are working on probably two people at a time, maybe 3. Like one dude's working 2 stations here, has their own sink. This guy's going back and forth. This guy's got it easy. This might be like, I don't know, whatever. And then we got menu of the day. So gotta have mid-rats. It's a Navy ship. You gotta have mid-rats because if you're on dog watch, you come off of whatever you gotta eat. Well, if you're only eating 3 meals a day and you eat every 6 hours, well, someone's sucking because you got 12 hours. You got breakfast at 6, lunch at noon, dinner at 1800. Well, what do you do at midnight? And they call it mid-rats. So that's the thing. Oh yeah, and then you can go on either side of the bay, like, hey, there's a bunch of stuff going on, and you have to get to the other side of the ship, but you don't want to get ran over. You just dip down in here. You can go forward, and you can find this conveyor sort of. It's just a grebe part. I got the hydrogen tanks right above this as well, with a bunch of pipe work that you can't even see in there because it looks cool. It's buried behind all this corridor sections, goes forward. But then it's like, oh, well, I gotta get to the other side of the bay. This doesn't have hatches in it, it's not sealed off or nothing, and you got access points back here as well, and then, boop, you are on the opposite forward end of the flight bay. Port side down. All the critical machinery of the ship, as always, has been arrayed in this like upside down U shape over the bay. This hasn't changed. The desk is still here, some storage is here. This is my gravel sifter, which is idle right now. We're gonna fix that. I scrapped a ship that was getting kind of close to me, so I was like, hey, you need to go away. Oh, I ran out. Okay, cool. Yep. Alright, so let's go to here, and we'll scrap a bunch of heavy metal grids. Save some weight. Alright, so ladder time. This is where it gets disorienting, and if people are like, oh, hey, I can't flippin', handle first-person mode all the time, that's fine. I like first-person mode. Not when docking ships, third person's where it's at, but... yeah, so this is a crawl space to get up to all this junk, and there's ways to get down. You can get down from here. And I kind of got much of the same over here. But not the same, because I didn't lay them out the same way. They're different. So I can get up on... you stand on this dude's shoulders, and then you can crawl up this ladder. And then you gotta either shimmy over here and kind of sort of fall down. if you want. Because you can't have multiple things intersecting a single block of stuff. So I had to do that to kind of get that. And now we're up here. We got some more pipe fitting work stuff going on here. We got another oxygen tank plumbed in with a bunch of totally superfluous, over-the-top, killing, waste of resources, duct work, pipe work here. And then we can see one of the upper lounges. So yeah, lots of stuff, lots of nooks and crannies to get lost in. I'm gonna duck down here, and if you want to go up more into the bowels of the ship, well, there's other places to do that too. If I can find one. Oh, I don't have. Yeah, I do. Do I? I don't even know my own ship. I built this trash and I don't even know. Ah, it's right there. So you can get back here, backside of the battery banks. This is the giant, this is mod shield generator. Can't see nothing. These are the attachments that go on the shield generator. They're green, they're lit. Got build and repairs back here. Go back here, we got more access points to stuff, gyroscopes and things. And then we go down here, we got the back side of the gravel generator. No, terrible. Well, that's a problem. This used to go somewhere and now it doesn't. Why did I build it like that? There's a reason why I did that and I don't remember why. I gotta investigate that now. So now I can't get out. You go down into the ship here and you can't get out. That doesn't make any sense. Oh, that doesn't work either. I got this railing here that's in my way. We need to fix that. We're going to do a corner unit. We're going to go like that. There, now I can't get stuck on that railing. It let me through, which is nice, but yeah, I'm still tweaking the crap out of this place. It's not done yet. Alright, where was that one wall segment? Was it over here? It wasn't over here, I don't think. And yeah, there's another corresponding area up here. This one might work better. Auxiliary hydrogen generator with its own separate tank and its own dedicated docking unit, so I don't drain the rest of the ship for hydrogen, because that's a thing I ran into. Useless control panel up here. Access upwards and outwards from there. Fine, stop breathing hard. More shield generator access humming away. And looks like I got access down here, which makes sense. If I can get down here. Boop, I got control panel. We saw this already. And then we can just get out through here. Are we lost yet? Are we confused? Are we thoroughly lost in my ship? I can get lost. So yeah, I like it. Worked pretty well. One of the things I gotta go do, I'm not gonna do it here on camera, but I'm gonna do it eventually, is I go to redo my ice miner. We're docked to an asteroid, moored to an asteroid, and I want to mine some more ice, but I hit the limits of the piston I was on. That was dumb. No longer choking on our own spit. So I've carved out this nice trench, sideways trench, but I ran out of extensions for the one piston I had, which was this guy. So I'm putting another piston on it. I got to rebuild the entire excavator bucket system on the end of this piston, and then I can sweep another 35 meters worth of material out. That'll put me pretty decent into the ice, actually, so I don't need to redo the rotor bit here, the advanced rotor I got, you know, giant counterweight, even though there's no gravity out here. Yeah, I can turn gravity off. I'm not within the... Well, something's blinking down there. What was that? And then it's not. Alright, what is that? Is it just a shadow being goofy? I think so. Oh, look, I am docked properly on the ice. They call that clamped. Sure, I guess. That was fun. Had to dig out this area here so I could link the landing pad and make it one grid with the rest of the structure. It's dark. It's terrible. You can't even get in anywhere to, like, breathe. I mean, I suppose I could put a cockpit module block on this conveyor belt block. It's like an emergency shelter kind of thing. I could even build a structure maybe down at the base, like down here off of this conveyor, this cargo box. Make a tiny little living space, like emergency habitat area. Like, oh no, I'm stranded, my ship left me behind, I can't go anywhere, I have that. Of course, I don't have anything else on here. There's no survival kit, there's no assembler, there's nothing attached. There's a power source, I got a tiny little generator, bit of an oxygen tank, an O2H2 generator, and that's basically it. Battery bank. Or battery banks. Really, there's not much here. I suppose if I needed to, I could carve stuff up and then make it better. Here's another one of these newfangled transmitter units. So yeah, not much here, except a ton of ice. So you're not going to suffocate. You could manually mine the ice to fill up the O2H2 generator and survive, but you're not going to, unless you grind down other things for the materials to make the stuff you need to get off this rock, you're kind of stuck here if the ship decided to jump away and leave you behind. So I should really do something with this joint here. In here. I got this nice angular smoothing thing going on the sides here. Kind of rounded off the sides of the ship because it was a box before, and then I rounded it off. But yeah, still work in progress. Not done with her yet. Well, that's cool. Which way is the sun going now? I want to say my day cycle is like 2 hours, so you can literally see the sun moving if you stare at it long enough. It's going more or less that way. So yeah, I'm having a good time. This is one of my relax and chill games to zone out with. Alright, since I was an idiot and sucked vacuum for a while, I blew out all my eardrums. Let's go here. Somehow it doesn't fill up my hydrogen, and I'm really not sure why. I think I don't have the med bay hooked up to the conveyor belt network, which is the whole reason why I have the network going all the way up there anyway. It's fine. We're all fine here. How are you? We still taking stuff apart? Oh, we're done. Well, let's queue up some more of that, because I can. That's out. And we'll take apart some of those. So I have a lot of components to take apart, like power cells from something. I got a bunch of thruster components I could take apart, a bunch of superconductors, ooh, gold. Gravity components, more superconductors. A lot of ion thrusters. If I want platinum, I got tons of that. Motors, I think, are just nickel and iron, I believe. So yeah, I got a lot of scrapping to do to cut down on some weight. 50 med kits, or med components, silver. So yes, precious metals galore. Tons of resources, just scrapping the crap out of things. I have no shortage of material. It's amazing what NPC ships don't react to. You pull up next to them with build and repair and it takes them apart. They don't do anything about it. It's kind of cheaty, but oh well, it's single player, I can do what I want. Do that multiplayer, people are probably going to complain about it. Say, hey! Liable to shoot your butt. So, anywho, that's all I got for you guys. I will talk to you later, and you'll have a good day, and we'll catch you in some other time. Bye!